is that? You don't want me to get your hairstyle?
No, I don't.
After we've been on the road for an hour?
This is my and Saige's hairstyle because we like to take naps underneath pillows and blankets.
So Trader Joe's is our favorite place to get travel stuff. Okay, so what do we have so far?
So we have gummy bears, dried pineapple, bananas, fruit bars, apples, juice.
Good, how are you? Cider. Cider, right?
Huh?
What is it?
That one is a lemonade.
Lemonade.
Sparkling, but don't shake it. Remember, it's sparkling.
Yeah.
We have seaweed snacks.
He's not the spiciest.
Huh?
He's not the spiciest.
We haven't tried kale, have we? So we found what we think is a library. It might just be a recreation center, but it said that it was a library. So we're going to go in and we can see. It might be like a reservation type of a library. I don't know. We'll have to go see. We have about 2 hours to kill before we go to the next spot. Okay, so we are super excited. We are half a mile from home. We just went and saw Grandma and Grandpa and called friends. Said, hey, we're back. And now we get to go and double check on the goats. We get to go dump some stuff off in the cabin. I've got jitters like you wouldn't believe. I'm so excited. Okay guys, there we are in all her redneck glory. Super excited. Everything looks fine. We've been gone since the end of November. It looks like the plastic held up. I didn't want snow blowing into the porch. We had a lot of tools out here. So
I found my old tennis shoes.
I found my old tennis shoes too.
where's our lasso out here? Okay.
Oh, maybe because...
Let's look locked and see all of our toys, Paige. Paige, didn't you leave your dolls right here? Paige, the vacuum is...
Okay, I don't want anybody going up in the loft quite yet.
Please, just
We're just going to play with the stove for a minute.
I really want to go.
We want to make
Can I
sure
look in my backpack?
if I need to come back in, I want to know that it's going to keep us warm. So, there's everything. Missy, I need some wood. Stop playing with stuff. If you want to go in to see Granny, you need to help me get things tested. Okay, that's not going to work because I need some small wood to test it. And it needs to, and it has to come out of the shed where it's been dry. It can't be wet. Okay, so the paper is a little bit wet, a little damp. There may have been some humidity out in the greenhouse on top, on front of the house. So we'll see how well it drafts. This chimney is a double wall chimney, and so is the insert into the window. Darwin over at Honeydew Carpenter made it, and you can see how nice it draws. And so I need to get some smaller wood. The one that I have here is going to burn for a long time, or get the chimney, or get the stove too hot. So I don't have any smoke coming into the room. And Darwin also added another 3 feet of pipe on the outside going up.
I got some stuff.
We were having a hard time with it either. Okay, so put it in the shelf. You know where the shelf goes. It's always better to start with small pieces of wood and build up because then you have air between everything. So instead I'm using paper, which is very much the lazy, bad woodsman thing to do. You want small pieces when you're first starting it. It allows you to build up coals. It allows it to draft better. But I didn't have any. And this is, again, the Trevor and Kaya hopped down. and fix what you just did. And then go get more wood. Okay, so in case anybody missed it, we are back in Idaho. And while I'm getting things all fixed up for the girls to come out, they are going to be at my parents'. So I'm spending some time in the cabin, getting things set up, playing with the wood burning stove. Wonder if I need to go turn it down. And I am unpacking all my spinning stuff. So much to do. Wool, carding brushes, and I need to get it set up, and I really need to just go get a tripod for this thing. This is Natalie's wool, brought all the way from Tulsa. Saturday we're going to have the live stream, Facebook live stream on spinning. I think I'm not going to show the Mach 3. Instead, I think I'm going to use my Turkish spindle. Let's see if I can find it. So this is my Turkish spindle. This is what we're going to be using. Super fun. And I'll show you how to use it while standing, which is much easier than using it while sitting. I have so much wool, carding combs. The one thing with being in a tiny house is that you really are limited on space, and so you have to be careful what kind of tools you have. You don't want to have redundancy. And I have a little bit of redundancy with my spinning stuff. I get really excited about it. I love to use it, and so I tend to have too much of it. What else do I have here? Here is my my Russian tulip spindle. What do you think? Don't you guys love it in here? Oh, I get so happy. But I had forgotten how short it is. Like, if I sit up straight, I totally touch my head. So that's what's happening on Saturday. We're going to have the spinning class, and it will be on Facebook Live, not here on YouTube. It just streams a lot better over on Facebook. And so probably today is Saturday. If I'm putting this video up, probably today's Saturday. And then on Sunday, we're going to do a live soap making, maybe. It occurred to us that the soap one may not do so well because everybody's at church and then everybody's at home trying to get dinner on. And so we might instead do like a spinning class this Saturday and then do the soap making class next Saturday and show you how to do off-grid laundry. So what we're thinking we'll do is that Catherine will show how to make the laundry soap on one part of the feed, and then I will be showing how to use it by grading it and using it in my off-grid laundry situation. And for those of you who haven't seen our tiny cabin, this is a shed and it is off-grid. I don't have anything plugged in. We use the wood stove. I use propane for cooking, and we do have a rocket stove coming in. So my arm is getting tired. So make sure to go check us out on Facebook Live. It's 10 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time. And we'll put the link in the description. Make sure to go check out all of Catherine's stuff. Go check out our Etsy store. We have soap, hair oil recipes, other kinds of recipes. We have the spinning wheels. This one is not the most expensive spinning wheel, but it's the most expensive non-powered. We have an actual automatic spinning wheel that runs off of a motor that you can plug in and charge. And but this is the most expensive one besides that. And it's not the one that I suggest for people who are just starting out on spinning. We have the Polywog, which is a great wheel. My favorite is the Hopper. But if you're looking at other wheels, the reason I like the Spinolution wheels is because everything just pops on and off. You don't have to dismantle the wheel in order to be able to change out a bobbin, and it has all sorts of fun essential things. I mean, it has some tools that would replace like a nitty knotty, but it's still just a very basic wheel. It's just easier to use because it's, instead of having leather straps and things like that, it has bearings in it, so that this actual wheel comes with a brake because it just goes so fast. The bearings are amazing. Didn't get that snapped on, and that's gonna bug me. Snap on. So fun to do this one-handed. Did you not snap on? There we go. There we go. So if you're into self-reliance, if you want to make your own clothes, if you like to sew, a spinning wheel might be the next option. The Polywog, I believe right now, is $3.99 plus free shipping. And it's not my favorite wheel because I like really wide pedals. This is also not my favorite wheel. My favorite wheel is the Hopper. I like really wide pedals that sit high up off the ground because more muscles are used. But the Polywog is a good beginner wheel. They do have a big bobbin for it. If you absolutely love it, you need to spin with your toes when you use a Polywog. And there's quite a range in price though. So if you have any questions, make sure to go over and ask. And it's easiest to get a hold of me at dirtpatcheaven@gmail.com. But anyway, we'll talk to you.